Good evening. I'd like to call to order the regular meeting for Community Services Commission meeting at 6:32 p.m. Our Pledge of Allegiance will be led by Commissioner Fang.
Yeah. Do you want me to do it right now? Okay.
Yes.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Commissioner Fang.
Thank you.
Adrian, please call the roll.
Chair Cabot, Vice Chair Velasquez,
Present.
Commissioner Chung Won Ham,
Present.
Commissioner Fang,
President?
and Commissioner Westa. Thank you.
We will start with some announcements from Community Services Manager.
Thank you. Tonight's meeting is live streamed on cable channel 3 and our online platforms. Please email all public comments to Lucy Hakobian, LHAKOBIAN @sgch.org no later than the time the item is considered by the Commission tonight. Comments will be read for up to 3 minutes each. Comments received after the end of public comment section will be forwarded to the Commission after the meeting. If you wish to be added to the distribution list to receive Commission agendas, please email your request to LHAKOBIAN @sgch.org.
We have a presentation tonight, a COVID-19 briefing.
Thank you, Vice Chair Velasquez. In collaboration with Herald Christian Health Center, CORE, and the City of St. Gabriel, COVID-19 vaccination sites was held at the Mission Playhouse parking lot on the following days, March 1st, 8th, 9th, 10th, 15th, 16th, 22nd, and one was held today on April the 5th. Staff continues to coordinate the registration process for seniors and community members who do not have access to a computer or Wi-Fi. As of now, we are unsure if Herald Christian Center is planning to host another vaccination site. However, earlier today, they did let us know of a upcoming date on April 19th and possibly some other future dates. So we will keep the Commission informed as we get more information. Our team at Economic Development is doing an outreach to the business district for vaccine registration. Community Services will assist with this endeavor and will be doing on-site registration at the Mission Playhouse Tuesdays from 2 to 4 and Wednesdays from 9 to 11, and that is starting tomorrow. Community Services staff also is working with East Valley Medical Center for a vaccination site in partnership with them. We actually had a meeting with them today, and they are scheduled to be on site on Saturday, April 17th, and we're also trying to get additional weekday dates, possibly on Wednesdays, based on availability. And our older adult meal program continues to be distributed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. That's going strong with about 230 seniors. And we also are delivering to those seniors who are unable to get to our site for pickup due to health reasons or transportation. And that concludes my COVID update.
Thank you, Lucy. Next, we have public comment. This is the time set aside for members of the public to address the Community Services Commission on items of interest that are not on the agenda, but are within the subject matter jurisdiction of the Commission.
Okay. We do have one public comment today from George Young with St. Gabriel Seagulls, and it reads, "Good evening, Chairperson Cheryl Cabot, Community Services Commissioners, and City of St. Gabriel staff. Just a few comments and updates concerning an Age Group USA Swimming swim team based in the city of St. Gabriel. The St. Gabriel Seagulls have survived the COVID-19 pandemic. The number one reason for survival was the love for swimming and the respect of what competitive age group swimming has to offer the young youth it serves. On the downside, St. Gabriel Seagulls lost 40% of its membership. 40% is a significant amount. The 40% is actually below the average of 55% membership loss for swim teams in LA County. The upside is the current membership of 60 strong members are solid and committed young adults and strong families that are family engagement and a deep love for swimming. The base for St. Gabriel Seagull is solid and intact. The St. Gabriel Seagulls has led the St. Gabriel Valley swim community by assisting and sharing safety protocols to ensure the swimming community safety. One example is St. Gabriel Seagulls and Gabrielino High School swim team creating a dual meet format, including safety protocols for the ensurance of a safe return to swim meets at Smith Park Pool. St. Gabriel Seagulls would like to thank USA Swimming for their assist and support during the pandemic. St. Gabriel Seagulls also likes to thank the City of St. Gabriel Community Services Department for their endless support and working side by side with St. Gabriel Seagulls to ensure all St. Gabriel Seagull participants' safety. And a special thanks to all the St. Gabriel Seagull parents and coaches, Susan Lai, Stephen Perez, and Andrew Genova. Submitted by St. Gabriel Seagulls head coach, George Young. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Sorry for being late.
Hi, Terry.
Hi. Let me work on my camera. Oh, there we are.
Hey,
Hi.
Good evening, Jerry.
Oh, right in here. Okay.
We'll just wait a few minutes for Vice Chair Velasquez to come back online.
Okay. Agenda.
Vice Chair Velasquez, are you online?
I am present.
Okay. I'm not sure at what point you were disconnected from the system, but I did finish the public comment. Would you like me to go back and read it, or did you want to move to the next item?
We can move to the next item.
Okay.
The next item is approval of minutes. The minutes are a record of the official actions taken at the Community Services Commission meeting. Minutes of the Community Services Commission meeting of March 1st, 2021. Recommended action. We have an approval.
I make a motion to approve the minutes.
Motion made by Commissioner Chung Van Ham and seconded by
That was Commissioner Huerta who made the motion, but I will second it. This is Commissioner Chung Van Han.
And moving on to new business, the Selfless Volunteer Award presentation will be made by Recreation Supervisor Christina Alatorre. This is the time for public okay. Sorry about that. We'll go forward with our presentation from Christina Alatorre.
Good evening, commissioners. So annually, the Community Services Commission honors individuals in the San Gabriel community for their outstanding contributions to youth and adult programs in our community. So typically we've established two awards. It's the Character Counts Sportsmanship Award and the Selfless Volunteer Award. We are recommending to move forward with the Selfless Volunteer Award for this year and omit the Character Counts Sportsmanship Award due to the fact that for the past year there hasn't been very many sports taking place. The Selfless Volunteer Award is an award given to one individual for their volunteer work with youth or older adult organizations and programs. And this award can be given to any individual who has made significant contributions to the city of San Gabriel and the community through their time, actions, talents, and dedication. The nominee should serve as a role model for compassion and service and strive to make the community of San Gabriel a better place. We are recommending to move forward with this with a deadline of May 14th so that the Community Services Commission has an opportunity to recognize them in the June meeting.
That's wonderful, Christina. I love the idea and the spirit of that award. This is the time for public comment on this. The time for public comment on this item is now closed. Community Services Manager, please read any comments received, if any.
No public comments.
We'll move on to staff items.
Excuse me, Vice Chair Velasquez. May I ask a question of Christina Alatorre about the volunteer? Is it just with San Gabriel organizations, or can we receive applications from people who have volunteered in the greater LA area, for example, who are San Gabriel residents?
That is a great question. So typically it's gone to someone, not necessarily, well, definitely a resident, but usually it's gone to someone who has had a significant contribution to the city of San Gabriel. So if they've helped the city in some way and also outside of the city, then we definitely accept that application.
Thank you.
This is Commissioner Huerta. I'd also like to ask a question.
Yes, Commissioner Huerta?
Where will the nomination, where will you post the nominations?
So the thought here is to blast it out through our constant contact, our email system, and also put it onto our website.
Okay.
That way we make sure that we we definitely kind of spread it out and try to get as many people to become aware of this nomination as possible. And we're definitely going to need your help, all the commissioners' help, to be able to reach out to individuals that maybe they think could potentially be nominated for this.
Yeah, that's the direction I was heading. I was wondering if perhaps we could be, I'm sure we're all on the kind of the notification list of what's going on, but certainly if there's something that's going to go out and can be sent out to us via email, we can support it through our own social media mediums.
Yes, we can definitely do that.
Great, thank you.
Okay, next we will move on to our staff items. Monthly department report presentation will be made by Recreation Supervisor Christina Alatorre.
So we have 4 items on our monthly department report. The first one is that Gabrielino High School and the City of San Gabriel have joined forces, and they offered a blood drive on Thursday, March 25th from 10 to 4 p.m. at the Adult Recreation Center. So this is the second of several blood drives that the American Red Cross has requested in the upcoming year. So we will continue to work with the Red Cross and have our community center as a site for the blood drive. Next, this past weekend, we hosted the Community Services Department, along with the Kiwanis Club of San Gabriel, hosted our extraordinary spring celebration. This year, the version was a mini egg hunt, which also was accompanied by a few modified traditions, including a photo opportunity with Mr. Bunny, a coloring contest, and a chalk art contest. The registration for the egg hunt and the drive-through was actually full. So in addition to the egg hunt, we actually did a drive-through where participants received packages such as the traditional pancake mix and a few crafts. Just because we didn't feel that we were, with the time slots and with trying to social distance, we weren't able to serve as many community members as possible. So we added the drive-through event in addition to that, and it was definitely a success. And then our community services virtual after school program that's typically held on Tuesdays and Thursdays has concluded for the winter season. The program saw over 30 San Gabriel youth registered. With that, each participant learned, created, and explored fun project-based activities led by our community services staff. But with that being said, spring registration is well underway, and we'll begin the spring session for virtual after school program tomorrow on April 6th. The last item we have here is that the Gabrielino High School swim team has begun use of Smith Park Pool. They began March 24th. This use will take place until the conclusion of their swim season, which includes the CIF swim season in May. So we're hoping that they get a couple CIF swimmers and they're a top school for swimming. We've worked really well together with the Gabrielino High School administration, coaches, to be able to follow all swim protocols set by the LA County Department of Public Health. Do we have any questions or comments from any of the commissioners?
No questions, no particular questions, but just wanted to say, to give out a big thanks to Community Services for your involvement in all these activities. It's just so difficult with the COVID-19 happening, and I'm so excited to hear that your registration was full. So that means, that the city residents were missing. We're really missing that connection, but didn't let COVID-19 and all the social distancing requirements stop them from reaching out. So thank you very much for all of you, your whole staff, for everything you do.
Thank you, Commissioner Huerta. We'll definitely echo your comments to staff. And just to kind of give you guys a bit, or to give you all some stats, For the in-person mini egg hunt, we had 28 registered families, so that was a total of 107 participants for the day, and 54 of them were children. And as far as the drive-through component, we saw 150, well, there were 115 registered cars. So that was a total of 410 participants, 212 were children. So total for this mini Easter extravaganza, we served a total of 517 participants, and 266 of them were children.
Incredible. That's wonderful. Great job.
Staff did a great job. Thank you, Terry.
Thank you so much.
This is Vice Chair Velasquez. I just also wanted to say thank you and kudos to the staff for everything they've done, especially during this, for the spring celebration. My daughter had a fantastic time at it, and it's just so nice that we were able to continue the treasure tradition despite the challenges of COVID-19 and the changes. It's just wonderful news to hear that that many families participated and children participated. That's really wonderful news. So well done to the entire staff. Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Next, we will be moving on to commissioner comments and conference meeting reports. Commissioner Chung Van Ham, do you have anything to report?
Not officially, only that I'm just overall feeling that things are warming up in our community. I'm very excited to hear all the continued outreach for vaccinations, especially to our seniors. Just the report on, the Easter celebration really warms my heart. I know it's not officially a city facility, but to hear the mission was successfully, we're able to have outdoor service. All these things are just, I mean, you can hear me choking up because, I'm sure I'm echoing many people. This has been an incredibly challenging year, and I'm so proud of the city to be able to continue to keep its head high and move forward with hope. So thank you so much.
Commissioner Fang, do you have anything you would like to report?
Vice Chair Velasquez, I don't believe she's on. She may have taken off to pick up her son from school.
Okay. And Commissioner Huerta.
Thank you, Vice Chair Velasquez. I would like to thank, Rebecca's not here, but I'm sure I can communicate this to the staff because I was working with Lucy and everyone else who came together and worked with Mission San Gabriel to sign up and vaccinate our educators and our seniors at the mission. I don't know the exact number. I know there were a lot, but it was truly a gift for us because many of our seniors, although they may have family members, there's still that time and energy that gets put into where do they go to register? How do they register? That communication gap, especially if they're older and they don't have emails or they don't have, maybe they don't, English is not their first language. So we were especially appreciative of the help that we were extended. Our seniors got vaccinated, our educators, our catechists got vaccinated. And so we were very grateful for being part of the whole drive with Herald Christian. Also like to give an update. Today, we started the construction of the roof on Mission San Gabriel. Our goal is to have the roof on by the end of July, middle of August, in time for our 250th celebration of the founding. At least we know we will have a roof. The interior is to follow. But just wanted to give everyone an update about that. This isn't a regular city council meeting, but I will use this opportunity to thank the planning department, the building staff, permitting staff, and just everyone within the city that has done everything that is in their power to help us move along this process, make sure that we are adhering to all the proper codes and regulations, but still putting their support behind getting the roof back on and getting us back to where we were pre-fire. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone involved.
Thank you, Terry.
That's wonderful news, Commissioner Huerta. I
Thank you.
can't wait to see the new roof. This is wonderful news.
Thank you.
May I ask,
And
Terry? Oh, excuse me, Commissioner Huerta, was there any further follow-up on the historical, the historical findings when they were reconstructing the inner? I can't remember what part was particularly damaged that they were digging, and they found some significant
The
perhaps.
The archaeological dig that took place, yes, because of the flooding, the sacristy and the baptistry floors were, we did some exploring, some archaeological exploration. In the sacristy, what they did find was some coinage from the early 1900s, beads, probably rosary beads. That was the initial finding. And they also found some footings. So they believe the footings may have been part of the construction of the mission itself. Maybe some support beams that may have been in place, or something that they may have used for scaffolding. So they did a little more digging, and I believe we will get some real findings from SWCA, which is the company that we were dealing with. We also found pottery, which they call brownware. That was also found in the sacristy area. And then in the baptistry area, again, coins and beads, rosary beads maybe, but also some kind of glimpses into the foundational footing of the mission. So all of it is very educational. We, as the mission, look forward to bringing this to the public. So many things are going on. We just, we're like kids in a candy store every time we come together, and there's a new finding. And so we can't wait to put all these educational pieces into a curriculum or online presentations, or a series of talks and workshops about this kind of mysterious building. Because if you really look around, there isn't a whole lot of history on Mission San Gabriel, and it's not because people haven't tried to, but it's a tremendous amount of research that has to go into, so you can imagine, 250 years of existence. But we're scratching the surface, and it's my goal to be able to bring this to the public, and the goal of our restoration team and our kind of consultancy board. So that's what we're working on, and soon enough we'll have more information to come out. And we're also working together with a media company to put together a series of articles on what the findings are. So thank you for asking. It's always so exciting, and we look forward to hopefully, keeping all our fingers crossed to be able to open the mission in spring of 2022. But for sure, we'll have a roof by the end of summer.
Thank you. That's wonderful to hear. Can't wait.
Me too. Thanks.
Next, we have dates to remember.
So for the dates to remember, we have city council meetings on Tuesday, April 6th and Tuesday, April 20th. We will also have our drive-through bingo for older adults on Thursday, April 22nd from 10 to 11:30 a.m. in the Mason Playhouse parking lot. Also on Thursday, April 22nd, we will host the American Red Cross Blood Drive at the Adult Center in the Padilla Room, and that will be held from 12 to 6 p.m. And those are the dates to remember for April.
Okay, we will adjourn tonight's meeting at 7:05 p.m. The next regular Community Services Commission meeting will be held on Monday, May 3rd, 2021 at 6:30 p.m.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Have a good night.